The Bible gives several examples of people possessed by demons or under their influence. From these, we can identify some of the symptoms of demonic influence, as well as gain insight into how a demon possesses a person. In some cases, possession resulted in physical ailments such as loss of speech, epileptic symptoms, blindness, and more. In other cases, it motivated a person to do bad things, with Judas being a prime example. In the Acts of the Apostles, a spirit gave a servant girl the ability to know things beyond her own knowledge. The demoniac of the Gadarenes, possessed by many demons, had superhuman strength, walked naked, and dwelt among the tombs. Evil spirits were allowed to trouble King Saul, who rebelled against the Lord, manifesting themselves in a depressive mood and an obsessive desire to kill David. There are, therefore, many possible symptoms of demonic possession. These may include physical disturbances that cannot be explained by genuine physiological problems, personality changes such as deep depression or unusual aggression, supernatural strength, disregard for decorum or normal social behavior, and perhaps the ability to possess information that the person would not be able to learn naturally. It is important to note that many, if not all, of these characteristics may have other explanations, so extreme caution must be exercised in labeling a depressed person or an epileptic as demon-possessed. On the other hand, we do not take satanic interference in people's lives seriously enough. In addition to these physical and emotional differences, there are spiritual signs that demonic influence is at work. These may include an unwillingness to forgive and the following and spreading of false teaching, especially regarding Jesus Christ and his redemptive work. In regards to the interference of demons in the lives of Christians, the Apostle Peter is an illustration of the fact that a believer can be under the influence of the devil. Some consider Christians to be possessed when they are under strong demonic influence, but nowhere in the Holy Scriptures is there an example of a believer being possessed by a demon. Most scholars agree that a Christian cannot be possessed because the Holy Spirit is in him. We do not fully know how a person opens himself to possession. In the case of Judas, he opened his heart to evil through his greed. Therefore, if a person allows some common sin to control his heart, it may be an invitation for a demon. From missionary experience, it is known that demon possession is also associated with the worship of pagan idols and the possession of occult materials. The Holy Scriptures repeatedly link idolatry with actual demon worship, so it is not surprising that participation in these religions and their practices can lead to demonic possession. Therefore, based on the above Bible verses, as well as the experiences of missionaries, we believe that many people open their lives to demonic influence through sin or cult following, either consciously or unknowingly. Examples include immorality, mind-altering drug or alcohol addiction, meditation. In Western culture, we see the rise of Eastern religious teachings under the guise of the New Age movement. We must not forget one thing. Satan and his evil spirits cannot do anything to anyone unless they receive permission from the Lord. In this case, Satan, believing that he is fulfilling his own intentions, is actually fulfilling God's good plans, even in the case of Judas's betrayal. Some people attach an unhealthy fascination to occult and demonic rituals, but this is not in keeping with common sense and the Bible. If we follow God in our lives, putting on his armor and relying on his strength and not ours, we have nothing to fear from evil, for God is sovereign over all.